Hey indie game fans! May 2018 seems like quite a long time ago, especially due to the coming and going of E3. I deliberately wanted to wait for the dust to settle to highlight some lesser known titles from the month which are pretty great, so let's begin with some quick picks worth checking out. House Flipper is a renovation simulator that scratches the same itch as games like Visceral Cleanup Detail. Here, you purchase an old, run-down house, clean it up, repaint, repair, and remodel, and attempt to flip it for profit. Mecha Villain is an evil mansion management simulator where you build rooms, recruit monsters, and lure innocent victims to their doom. Judgment Apocalypse Survival Simulation is a base builder that takes place in the midst of a demon apocalypse. I hate running backwards. It's an endless vertical shooter that changes the genre norm by putting your character at the top of the screen firing downwards. And finally, Infectinator 3 Apocalypse brings the long-running Flash game series to Steam, where you have to infect the world with the zombie plague. With these done, here are the top 5 indie games you might have missed in May 2018. At number 5, Laser League.
Is Laser League the future of sport?
A multiplayer-focused fictional future sport, Laser League is flashy, fast-paced, and looks to be a lot of fun. Eliminate the enemy team by activating lasers on the field, knocking your opponents into the lasers, or directly attacking them. There are 6 character classes, 26 maps with unique laser patterns, power-ups, modifiers, and more, and this is the latest title by the developer of Oli Oli and Not a Hero, so plenty to love here. Number 4, The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa. One part open world, one part beat 'em up, and one part Japanese high school simulator, The Friends of Ringo Ishikawa dabbles in a little bit of everything, trying to portray the life of a high school gang leader in his last autumn before graduation. There's a town to explore, a day-night cycle, and even mini-games like billiards and video poker. I think that this would appeal to people who have ever watched some anime, especially something like Slam Dunk, since there are some similar themes. Number 3, Rogues Like Us. A hack-and-slash roguelite with a low-poly art style, this game enters a crowded space and is a decent enough entry, sharing gameplay more akin to Diablo than Isaac, where it is melee-focused, has items and equipment, set bonuses, and the roguelite elements of procedural generation and permadeath, with a progress system that sees you unlocking new armor and weapons. Number 2, Future Proof. Another game which plays with the Groundhog Day concept. You play as Sean, who relives the past 12 minutes of his life over and over again due to a meteorite striking the town where he lives. This is essentially a 2D exploration, puzzle, and logic game that sees you talking to the townsfolk, gathering items and clues, and eventually find a way to save yourself and maybe the people in town as well, with 4 different possible endings. At number 1, Fortune 499. Playing as a fortune teller working in the magical resources department of a large corporation, you play through the day-to-day office life of reading emails, attending meetings, dealing with printer jams, and fighting off monsters. Fortune 499 is one of the most unique and original games that I have seen, with a core deck building, rock paper scissors battle mechanic. It's weird, distinct, and takes the number 1 spot of the month. So these are my top 5 indie games you might have missed in May 2018. As always, thank you for watching, please subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, follow my Steam curator, and check out the subreddit to keep up with the best indie games, and I will see you in the next video.